Okay. So far we have understood that your box, which you call your DCS, it contains your power, it contains control process cards and IO cards. Okay. What else do you think is required? See, we need a battery backup also. Your power units are there, but it's just like your computer. See, computer has a lot of information on RAM, right? How do you preserve it? You have a battery unit which will help retain the state, especially in laptops. If you notice, with the current version of Vista and all, you can make it sleep. When it sleeps, the state has to be saved somewhere. Now, if the power goes off, then what happens? All those state is lost because that's getting stored in your flash memory, right? Similarly, we have a flash memory concept even in DCS also. So in order to retain those states, we need a battery backup. Let's say power goes off, the controlling activity wouldn't take place when the power goes off. Agreed. But at least I want the states to be remembered. I want the states or the values that were computed or the values that were obtained at the card. Okay, so I want all these states, the level of computation that was there, all these things to be remembered, so that when the power comes back, it can continue from a particular state. A reset or continuation, basically, not reset. Reset wouldn't be the right phrase. Continuation. So that's why you need a battery. So battery is one thing we missed. Now, what do you think this DCS is operating on? It doesn't require a 240 volt AC. Okay, what is present over here is, a line comes in, 240 volt AC comes in, and then it is converted into DC, 24 volts DC, or sometimes field power run is also present. So we'll just have a look at this diagram. So this is the battery we skipped on earlier, and this is the coupler where your main supply comes in. A 240 volt AC comes in over here. This is converted into DC and it is given to your power unit. Okay, fine. So your power unit, it runs on 24 volts DC, right? Fine. So there is one more thing. If you remember the earlier diagram I had drawn, from here, the controlling is done by the controller. There is a line which goes even to your system. I would call this the operator station, okay, where you can monitor, operator and monitoring and controlling station. So if some line has to go over there, there should be a cable that connects your DCS and your desktop console, whatever is present. So for this we need a bus coupler. Bus coupler is not required always. Generally, when you have different types of communication present, maybe the card that is used in your system is different, and standard asks you to employ a particular type of cable. Then converting from one protocol to another requires a coupler unit. Hence, in certain DCS, you will have one more unit called your bus coupler unit. This bus coupler is meant for communication with your engineering station or operator station. Fine. All right. So we have had a very brief overview of DCS and what that system looks like. So let's have a quick review. I'll take the flow example that we had discussed earlier. We had a pipeline from which values were taken, values were getting transmitted. Now I'm going to employ all the things that we have discussed so far. Okay, so there is a transmitter which picks up the signal. This is given to your input card. Okay, input card transfers the data to your CP card or your processor card. Processor does the computation and it passes the output to the output card. Output card passes the data to your valve and regulates your valve or positioner and regulates the flow. To power your DCS, you have a power unit for backup, you have a battery unit, not backup, to remember the states or retaining the states of your flash memory. And you have a bus coupler unit, which is meant for communication with your desktop, or which is your human interface station. That would be the technical jargon used for that. Okay, and DCS, you have jargons called field control station, field control unit. So a history on DCS is what we'll have to look ahead next, and that would be covered in the next series. Bye.